Hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Drop one, flush one. All right, that's working. Let me make sure everything's working. All right, gracias. Thank you, Holly. All right, that's working. Any court tonight? Yes, we're waiting for right now. We got Pima County Court coming in live and direct. Let me see. Hey, what's up? What's up, Lynn? How's it going? My screen looking a little bit dark over here. Let me fix it up right quick. There we go. Much better. Okay. Got that. Let me get this other thing going right now. Looks like they're a few minutes behind right now. Hey, what's up? Let's see here. Booyah. Let's see. Live. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, Mickey the man. Highly appreciate. Oh, there it is. Court's in session.
Pulling people out of order.
Connor, did the judge just inform you that Maddox Robert refused?
Okay, thank you.
Is it me or does it look messed up? What the what? You can't really see it, huh? What the hell's going on with my screen?
Fixed. Nope. It was, then it's
I don't know what's going on.
okay. Now
What the what?
no, for a minute they were all three okay. Now just the two of them are okay. Now they're all three small.
Is it though? I think it might be the phone I'm using. Really dark. I'm not sure. No sé. I could try swapping phones.
This
Let me try. I'm gonna swap
but...
phones. I think it might be the phone that.
Now they're good. Don't touch it again.
I think it might be the phone. I'm using a different one that I normally use, so that might be it right there. Let me see. Let me tune in the one I got.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Christopher Whitecotton.
Mr. Whitecotton. Citation here from February the 2nd, charging you with theft and obstruction.
What the hell's
alleged to have occurred somewhere in the vicinity of Colburn, Valencia. It looks like you had a Superior Court hearing today.
No, not sure. I was in court earlier. Yeah, we were in Superior Court down there all day. We're all day. Something happened here or something to that effect. We were there all day. So
you didn't go to Superior Court today?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and what happened when you went there today?
I was just they gave me a new lawyer.
Okay. Do you remember when your next hearing is?
I think it's next week sometime. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sick, so they've got me on a lot of medication and stuff, and I'm detoxing as well. So
okay.
I have pretty bad severe infection in my leg that I didn't know about, and they found that out. And so they got me on a lot of medication for that too. So I'm not in a good way right now.
All right. We'll appoint the City Public Defender's Office to represent you on these charges.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing the issue. I'm not sure. Maybe my projector.
I'm going to release you on these charges and set a non-transport review for March the 21st at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
If you're out of custody, your court date should be March the 17th at 2, or if you don't make that one, show up on March 21st at 9 in city court. But
yes, ma'am.
You don't have contact with the victims, you don't go back to the incident location, and comply with your treatment.
So
I'm gonna try swapping.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Whitecott.
Switching out of devices right now.
Walton?
Okay. Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Mr. Richard Watson.
Hopefully that's better. You guys tell me. Can you guys
Mr.
hear?
Watson. I have an interim complaint here charging with possession of dangerous drug and possession of narcotics, alleged to have occurred yesterday. We'll appoint legal defender's office to
Better,
represent
okay.
you on these charges.
If you guys want to
Thank
see
you.
it,
And
you
did
guys
either
want-
counsel wish to be heard further on conditions?
if you jump over to YouTube,
Given the
it's a
state's
way better
recommendation,
picture.
then, Your Honor,
To state's recognition.
that you can release the preacher.
Mr. Watson,
Yes, ma'am.
are you connected with any treatment agencies?
With CBI, I go there every Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay. All right. You appear to be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS.
Okay.
What that does,
What's up with this judge? He's killing my mojo. No bueno. Can you guys hear me on TikTok?
hold on. Having some computer issues here that I need to resolve.
Can't hear you. Can you hear the judge?
All right. What that does is it requires you to participate in a treatment program that's designed for you,
Okay.
successfully complete the program, then
What about now? Can you guys hear me now?
the charges would be dismissed without you being formally charged.
Okay, cool.
So did you want to participate in that program?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel willing to waive time for preliminary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're going to be released to the third-party custody of pretrial services. You'll participate in monitoring and treatment under their supervision, including no alcohol or illegal drugs. You need to continue your treatment with CBI. Your next court hearing is going to be a week from today. That's Thursday, the 20th at 9 o'clock in the morning in Pima County Superior Court.
I have, I'll be at Washington talk to CBI. I have class that day.
Yeah, talk to CB.
Talk to CBI. I'm sure they'll excuse you because this is some place you
Okay.
need to be. And you can also talk to your
Okay.
attorney, of course.
Okay.
Your preliminary hearing date right now is set for March 31st at 1:30. But sure you stay in touch with your,
Public defender?
yes. And if you need any assistance getting out of the, once you get out of the jail, there's a transition center right outside. There's a blue line that directs you there. And they can
Okay.
help,
What does that help you?
they
What do
can,
they help you with?
you know, getting someplace or perhaps with housing or
Oh. Okay.
they want a number of things. But they're at least a
Okay.
first step. Okay? All right. Thank you, Mr. Watson.
I'll
Thank
reach
you.
out first thing in the morning and call your attorney. What is today? Thursday, probably Monday.
That's her name?
Nope, that's the office legal open. That's the phone number for the office. So
Okay.
I'll reach out first thing tomorrow. Call your attorney on Monday.
Thank you.
It's the deal, man.
Just to inform you that Lupita Stevens, he's on quarantine and will be cleared on Monday.
Does TikTok
thank
still
you.
sound like a fan's going off? Hey Cynthia, how's it going? Lexi, welcome. Hello, hey, what's up? How's it going?
Good evening, Judge Shade and you, sir, are.
Stuart Anton.
Mr. Antone, I have an indication of a warrant here for you. Out of South Tucson for theft.
This judge is messing me up right here. She needs to pick up the pace. Tell the judge to speak up. Man, tell her to drink something before she goes into work.
Okay, and you were released on your other charges, correct?
Yes.
We could hear the defendants nice and clearly, right? No, you can't hear the defendant, or no, you can't hear the judge, or no, you can't hear nothing. Nah, she's not a new judge. Nothing now. Yeah, she's not talking. I can't. No, can't anything. Nobody's talking. That's right. That's right.
Your next
Road
court
trip.
date in the South Tucson City Court is going to be February the 25th at 10 a.m. You understand you need to appear at that time.
Yes.
Meantime, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no contact with alleged victims, and you don't go back to the incident location. Do you understand that? You need to comply with the conditions of release in all of your other cases as well. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Anton.
Boring. This judge is boring. We need Judge Hazel back up in this piece. Road trip. I'm done laughing out loud. Long vacation in Vegas. All aboard. Is she training? I think she might be training somebody. So not only is she slower than usual.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Daniel Brock. Hi, Your Honor.
Mr. Brock. I've got quite a stack of files here for you. So.
Get comfortable, buddy. It's going to be a minute. It's not me. It's Judge. whatever her name is. Oh dear Lord. This guy looks like he's on hard drugs. Drogas. What do you guys think this guy's here for? Who the hell
First
is
of all,
yelling?
of Justice Court, I have charges here for you criminal trespass alleged to have occurred earlier this morning.
Drop one.
Rugs
Warrant. Probation violation.
in court.
Oh, man, I'm yawning like these fools that when they be waiting, and I'm not even on anything. Now you're good. This is only like the second one. This judge is moving so slow. Hey, once we hit we hit 7 o'clock, I'm out. I'm gonna go straight to Pima County. There's no way I'm gonna sit around for this for another longer than an hour. I'm 18 minutes in already. I'm too invested to back out. But once that clock hits 7, I'm out. We're gonna go straight to Maricopa County.
I'm going to appoint Anna Dennis to represent you on these charges. Hold you on a $250 bond. You're not to return to the incident location. No alcohol or drugs. You need to comply with your treatment. Your next court date will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on this file only.
Did you say dentist?
And I have a number of files here for you out of Tucson City Court. I have charges from January the 31st, charging you with shoplifting and criminal trespass.
It's 9:20 here in New York. Boring. It. Man, I'm about to fall asleep right here listening to this. Or I'm not even listening to anything at this point. I guess I'm just gonna have to take over the show here. It's just gonna be me, and I'm just gonna make up the charges and the sentences. Got no choice. That guy does look like a creep though.
Additional charges.
I know on you guys can't
October
see
the
him
11th for shoplifting and failing to appear in court.
I'm telling you, this judge is putting me to sleep. That would be funny. That wouldn't want to. He looks like the type of person that'll take your face off.
Again, we'll appoint the City Public Defender's Office to represent you on these charges.
And use your nails as
next court date's going to be February the 20th.
He would make a necklace out of your nails and put it on his neck.
That's a week from today at 1:45 in the afternoon.
You might take
and your
us
bond
into the
is
woods.
$250. No alcohol or illegal drugs. You don't go to any quick trips. Do you understand that?
Come on, no quick trips.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, quick trips have the best little sandwiches. Those the pork sandwiches, the shredded pork. Hey, what's up, Eyes? I'm telling you. And she's not letting this guy to go to quick trip. For those of you guys that
looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files out of Tucson City Court.
You guys might not know about quick trip.
Looks like they're petitions to revoke. Your last court hearing was October 23rd, and you didn't appear.
sorry, my guy. I can't go for you. You might kidnap me. Not the QT. Hey, I recently went to my first QT. They opened one up in the area, and I saw it on TikTok. So, I did what anybody else would do on TikTok. I went down to the QT. They had cheap gas. They had cheap food. It's just a little bit farther out, so it's not that convenient for me to go.
Thank you, Mr. Brock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's that QT? QT is it's a gasoline station. It's called Quick Trip. What do you guys think this? Is this a fella?
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you are?
Hi.
Oh, it's a girl. Damn, I was confused.
What's your name?
My apologies,
What's
sir.
your name?
Oh, Dante.
Dante. Hold on. So it's a guy? Or is it Dante?
Now, is Dante your first name or your last name?
First name.
And what's your last name?
Cindy, Cindy, Wegman, Wegman.
Hey, Wawa is better. Yeah, I went to my first Wawa in Raleigh, in
So your
North
name
Carolina.
is Cindy Wegman?
Can't say Cindy Wegman.
I'm beyond confused here. Is Dante a unisex name? I've never met a Dante that was a girl or a woman.
And what's your date of birth?
10/03/94.
October 3rd?
Yes.
Dante is a unisex name? What the what? I'm even more confused even before I started this thing now.
So you're not Kimberly Scully?
No.
Kimberly Scully. I don't know what kind of wool she's trying to pull over my eyes, but she does not look like a Dante. She does look like a Kimberly, though.
Has she been here before? How many times? Is it the first?
She's been studying no.
Just maybe the one that we have right now.
No, the front desk came that one because she said she was tired of going through names and I could take it up in court.
Honor, it's the Dell. We have her under Scully Kimberly. The name she's giving you, she's been using that as her alias.
No, I haven't. I know my fucking name. I have papers. They took fingerprints on me.
She said, I know my effing name.
No, she's saying my name's a fucking alias because she wants to book it out of the country with all my fucking money.
All right.
White couture nails or whatever the fuck she wants to do. She's pulling contrary of coutures.
Right, I'm going to appoint
I don't
Jill
know.
Gukin to represent you on these charges. Set a bond of $250. Your court date will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
You're not to return to the incident location. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Thank you. Ms. Wegman.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Trinity, hey, you haven't missed out on anything. I want to go ahead and thank Dante. She definitely brightened up the mood around here. Because this judge is definitely killing my mojo here. OMG, really? We won't know her name. Let her go. Screen record this. I'll take a picture of it. I can't screen record. Let me see right here.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are?
Lost and
I
confused.
am Jesus Padilla.
I don't know. That's just the way she is. I don't. She might be on island time because this is how they move. And when you live on an island, whether it's in Hawaii or Puerto Rico, Like everything's like super duper sluggish. And you coming from the city and everything's just slows down, so slow. I don't know, no sé. This is Pima County. And for those of you that don't like the screen, if you jump over to @CollectCallFrom on YT, it looks way better. It's full 1080p, full HD. Let me see, 2.4 LEDs. That's what I'm talking about, Lynn, man. I like your energy. I like, hey, Erica, gracias, Ali. Appreciate that corazon. I mean, it's not my fault the judge, she's messed up. I mean, I'll do my part, but the judge has to do her part too. I can't carry the whole stream on my back. You know, we're not here for me. We're here for them. Let me see. Time to go or time to GTS. Let me see. Frank, what time is Maricopa? Maricopa is in 32 minutes to be exact. And as soon as that clock hits 7, I am going to be out of here like a bat out of hell. And we're going to be on Maricopa County.
I'm going to appoint the city public defenders. The citations here charging you with domestic violence, criminal damage.
Ah, wow.
3 counts of domestic violence, disorderly conduct.
This is like I'm standing in line at the DMV. OMG. What I want to know is how the hell did this dude get three domestic violences? Like, how do you accumulate so many domestic violences? And who the hell is gonna take back somebody after 3 domestic violences? Can somebody help me out? It's definitely boggling my mind over here.
Your next court date on these matters is going to be February the 19th at 1:30 in the afternoon. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Bond is $750. No alcohol or illegal drugs. No contact with Vanessa, Citlali, or Genesis. You don't go near their residence or workplace. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You can go back to the residence once with a law enforcement officer to get your personal belongings.
Okay, so one question. I had to pay the $750 so I could get released.
Right. And your court date, in or out of custody, is February the 19th at 1:30.
Okay, so if I pay the $750, I get released today?
Whenever you do it, but you don't go back to their residence. You need to contact pretrial services.
But that's my okay, sorry. That's my residence.
Hey, Southside, hey, you got me with that one.
Genesis live there?
Yes, but it's under my mom's name.
For now, you don't go back there. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
As long as they're living.
Is there Vanessa Citali right there?
He's going back.
No, but they both spoke with pretrial services, and Vanessa came to city court today to get an order of protection as well.
Okay, did she pay the bond?
I'm telling you what the bond is, okay?
I know, but she didn't pay it.
No, why would they pay your bond?
You fool.
They don't want contact with you. Do you understand?
You don't want?
No, you don't have contact with them. Do you understand that?
Yes, but she says she's gonna pay my bond when you know what I mean?
No, that's not my understanding. But you don't contact them. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right.
Man,
Thank you, Mr. Padilla.
This fool's out of it.
Thank you.
That was heavily sedated.
But I did
Give me
not
some
do
of
that
what he's
because I
on.
was gonna hear this tonight.
Because he's definitely not in reality right now. Up next on The Price is Wrong. Let's see. Come on, guys. Give us something. Give us something, please. What do you guys think this guy is here for? He looks seriously suspect there. Is he even blinking? Oh, Lord. Granny Judge Hour. Tell me about it. Probation
Good
violation.
evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are
Homie Towel.
Mr. Towel. I have a citation here charging you with domestic violence assault,
Ooh, you got that.
domestic violence disorderly conduct,
What's the name there?
2 counts.
Is that Domine? Wow. Is he?
Which occurred earlier today.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of you guys, a lot of you guys said it was DV. Wow. He kind of looks like the king of the hill. Propane and propane accessories.
Patterson.
If he was shaven, he would be a dead ringer for Hank Hill. Or maybe this is what Bobby Hill will look like as an adult.
FYI.
95% DV in Pima Valley.
Citation. Sometimes they've got a statement for that.
I think she's also training somebody.
And then occasionally,
You guys can't see. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you guys could see somebody over there.
his pretrial couldn't get a hold of him.
Bobby. He looks like he came from Hills Have Eyes. Who's ready to watch court on Valentine's Day?
Because there's a partner involved that goes to domestic violence.
This is no time to train. Hey, where's everybody tuning in from? We gotta stay awake over here. Rep Yo City. Hey, James and Chad. Hey, what's up, Johnny? How's it going? Hey, gracias, Lynn. Tap, tap, tap. Because if you're not tapping, I might be napping soon. We got Arizona, Ohio, Atlanta, El Paso, Texas. What do you know about Dreyer Street? Orlando, Florida, Southwest Ohio, near Cincinnati, Puerto. Oh no, I was about to say Puerto Rico. Man, you got me on that one.
And I prefer to write in
Illinois, Texas, San Francisco, Tennessee, PA, the UK. What? It's an honor. New York City. Let me see. Sunset Beach, North Carolina, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Tucson, Arizona. Damn, Frank, be careful out there, Frank. Them streets are rough out there. Dreyer, yikes. Or Dyer Street. I know a little bit of El Paso. My daughter lives out there. Let's see what's going on. Nuevo Mexico, Southern California, where Republicans need to take over again. What? Tampa, Florida. And that message that
your
just
next court date on these
read.
matters is going to be March the 11th at 1:30 in the afternoon in the Tucson City Court. Conditions of release include no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence, absolutely no contact with Rebecca or Ashton. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't go back to the residence, except once with law enforcement to get your personal belongings. Do you understand that?
Am I allowed to get all of my stuff?
Your personal belongings.
Okay, perfect.
One trip.
Hey.
With the police, with the law enforcement officer.
Hey, Frank.
So if I have a law enforcement officer with me, am I allowed to have a friend with the trailer so I can get more stuff than what I can just put in my truck?
Depends on how much time the law enforcement officer has to spend.
Perfect.
And you would call 311 to get a law enforcement officer. And it's likely to take a while.
311?
311, right, the non-emergency number.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Frank, if you know anybody that is going through the system, let them know. If they come on court, we need them to give us a shout out.
The reason I ask is because, like, my keys to my truck, my wallet, everything is at the house.
We don't care about that.
Personal belongings.
Not my problem. Not my keys. Not my wallet. Not my problem.
And I'm noting call 311 to request help. So you have to remember that. All right. But March 11th at 1:30 in the afternoon. Tucson City.
So am I going to have a paper or something so I can write that down?
You will.
Hey, Bobby, it's 3 numbers, 311. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, my guy. Okay. Frank says, okay, I will. Hey, thank you, Frank. You're a real one. Gracias.
Thank you.
Let him know.
Can I borrow a pen or something so I could...
If you go to Pima County Court, give us a shout out at CollectCallFrom.
Perfect. Thank you.
And they got to make
Thank you, ma'am.
They got to go, wah, 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 wah. Highly appreciated. We'll work hard with 311 for you. That's like what? The number to 911. Oh, man. Yeah. Hey, like on this one, Life gave us lemons, and we're making some punch out of this because if it wasn't for me and for you guys, I think we'd probably be sleeping by now. This one, DV. Lexi said this is a DV. What do you guys think? Is he a DV?
Good evening. I'm Judge Shade, and you, sir, are?
I'm Larry Scott Patterson.
In your honor, we'll waive reading of the charges.
Oh, something bad. It's something bad. Said they didn't say the charges. Real bad. He's a PDFer. Yeah. Yeah, they're not gonna say his crimes. The public pretender already said so. So that's a dead giveaway. Man, you know what? Speaking of PDFers, we're watching these cases in Connecticut for the board hearings. Man, definitely heartbreaking. I'm not sure if any of you guys were watching it. Let me see if you can give me a call. I'm gonna message
Patterson,
you my
we'll
number.
appoint the legal defender's office to represent you on these charges. Did either counsel wish to be heard further on condition?
No, Your Honor.
Your honor, we would ask that you release Mr. Patterson to pretrial services supervision. I understand from him that he does reside by himself. So he would be able to follow the court's order to not have contact with the alleged victim in this case. His only prior felony arrest was for a DUI. So given that, we would ask you release him to pretrial services supervision.
Andrea.
Anything further from the state?
No, Your Honor.
They haven't said the charges yet. They're keeping it a secret. But that could only mean one reason. He did some horrific stuff, either to a woman or to a child. And we don't like those kind around here. So he shall get the toilet treatment. Drop one, flush one.
Preliminary hearing date is February 24th at 1:30. Bond is $2,500. If you post the bond, you'll be in the institution of pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons. If you have any other firearms, they need to be surrendered to law enforcement upon your release. You're not to have any contact with Lisa Dean. You're not to go to her residence or workplace.
Let's look at Lisa Dean.
No contact with any domestic animals. Do you understand that?
Domestic animals?
Yes.
What the what?
And I'd suggest you not discuss the matter with anyone except your attorney.
We might have to find Lisa Dean.
So $2,500 and I can go?
Yes.
I live by myself.
Well, that may be in dispute. I'm not sure.
What's his name?
You know, I know that. Yep, I know.
You really don't want to talk about it.
I think he might have assaulted somebody's pet dog.
I would say that.
Have a good day, ma'am.
And this is the next, this is the interpreting matter.
Right.
Parece que no. Voy a entrar.
I'm not sure what his name was, but the woman's name was Lisa Dean. I'm pretty sure if we get a hold of Lisa Dean, we could crack this case. Is Lisa Dean going to pay my bond?
Good evening. I'm Leticia, and you, sir, are.
Muy buenas noches, señor. Yo soy la juez. ¿Y usted cómo se llama?
José Ramón Galaví Fuentes. Buenas noches.
José Ramón Galaví Fuentes. Fontes.
Sí, Fuentes.
Fuentes.
Mr. Galavis Fuentes, I have a couple of things here for you.
Pima County.
Señor Galaví Fuentes, tengo un par de cosas para usted.
Ok.
Okay.
I have an interim complaint charging you with possession of dangerous drugs.
Tengo una acusación que le está acusando de estar en posesión de drogas peligrosas.
Possession of narcotic drugs.
Thank you, Lisa.
Posesión de narcóticos.
And possession of paraphernalia.
Y posesión de artículos de droga.
Arizona, yeah, Arizona. Pima County,
We'll
Arizona.
appoint the public defender's office to represent you on these charges.
Se va a nombrar la oficina del defensor público para representarlo a usted en cuanto a esos cargos.
And given the presence of the ICE hold, does either counsel wish to be heard on conditions?
He ain't going nowhere.
Dado el hecho de que hay una orden de detención de ICE, el abogado fiscal o la abogada defensora quiere decir algo en cuanto a condiciones de libertad.
Your Honor, we would ask that the court impose a nominal bond for time credit.
Su señoría, nosotros estamos pidiendo que usted imponga una fianza pequeña para que pueda recibir crédito del tiempo que pasa en la cárcel.
Damn, I talk better Spanish than her.
It does appear that you may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS.
Parece que usted reúne los requisitos para participar en un programa alternativo, un programa de diversion que se llama STEP.
Requires you to participate in a treatment program for a short period of time.
Requiere que usted participe en un programa de tratamiento para un plazo corto.
And upon successful completion of that, these drug charges may be dismissed.
Y al terminar de forma exitosa el programa, el tratamiento, se pueden descartar, se pueden desestimar los cargos.
Didn't you want to explore that program?
Señor, ¿usted quería explorar a matricularse en ese programa?
Yeah.
Sheen.
Right. Then we're going to set a STEP hearing for February 20th. That's a week from today at 9 a.m. in Pima County Superior Court. Your bond is $500.
Entonces, señor, lo que vamos a hacer es fijar una audiencia para el programa STEP el 20 de febrero a las 9 de la mañana. La fianza se va a fijar en $500.
Your bond is $500.
La fianza se queda en $500.
And if you post the bond and the ICE hold has been lifted,
si usted paga la fianza y ya no existe una orden de detención de ICE,
then you would be released to pretrial services.
Entonces, ustedes lo dejarían en libertad bajo la supervisión de servicios previos a juicio.
However, if you post the bond while the ICE hold is in place, they will take custody of you.
Pero, señor, si usted paga la fianza mientras todavía hay una orden de detención de ICE, ellos van a arrestarlo a usted justo en ese momento que usted paga la fianza. Ajá.
Conditions of release would also include no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Condiciones de libertad también incluirían nada de bebida alcohólica ni tampoco drogas ilegales.
13 minutes.
You don't go
13
back
minutes.
to within 500 feet
Just
of this
hang in
incident
there.
location. Do you understand that?
Hang in there, my people.
Y no puede regresar dentro de 500 pies del lugar donde el lugar de los hechos. ¿Entiende esto, señor?
Ok, sí.
Yes, okay.
I also have charges out of Tucson City Court
Damn,
for
he's
criminal
busy.
trespass.
Tengo unos cargos que vienen del tribunal de la ciudad de Tucson, entrada ilícita.
Hey, let me ask you guys. Do you guys watch any other people that do these court hearings? And if you guys do watch them, are they as fun as me? I'm curious. I don't watch anybody else. I don't watch any other people's channels because I don't want them to have any influence over me. So he gets around. No, just you. Ah, gracias. It means the world to me that you guys are faithful. Hey, Liz, thank you for the like. Appreciate that.
We'll appoint the city public
No,
defender's
just
office
you.
to represent
You guys are some
on
real
Vamos
ones.
a nombrar el abogado de la oficina del defensor público de la ciudad en cuanto a estos cargos.
No, just yours.
Your next court date is going to be March the 21st at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Próxima audiencia el 21 de marzo a las 9 de la mañana.
I refuse
Your
to
attorney
watch
will
that
represent you as long as you're in custody. If you are out of custody, you need to appear on that date.
Y su abogado va a estar representándolo siempre y cuando está usted bajo detenido. Si usted está fuera de custodia en la fecha del 21 de marzo, usted necesita comparecer de su propia voluntad a esa fecha,
Hey,
a
thank you,
esta
Tara.
audiencia.
Thank you.
Hey, Frank, you found
Gracias,
her?
señor.
Does she have a dog? Hey, thank you, Kristen. You guys really made my day. let's call Lisa Dean Collect. Ay, ay, ay. This translator, the judge and the translator are just putting me to sleep here. I can't do it like my daughter says. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, 11 more minutes and we'll transition over to Maricopa County. That fool ain't going anywhere. That fool's done. That's it. He's gone. I think I'll call NASCAR. I love the YouTube chat. Hey, you know what? I want to go and give a shout out to all of you guys because you guys definitely make the chat funny and
I'm sorry, the interpreter didn't understand that, Your Honor, if I may. Perdón, señor, ¿qué dijo?
He's gone.
Oh, he left. We were speaking. I'm sorry, I muted the microphone.
Hey, what's up with that translator? To get she needed a translator for the translator. Make that make sense.
And that was our only Spanish speaker.
Alejandro.
Damn.
It's easier.
Hey, well, you know, they won't have to worry about that in the future. They're gonna get rid of.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good night.
They're gonna get rid of all DEI, and translators are DEI. For those of you that don't know, so don't be surprised when you can't find a translator.
Okay.
Good evening, Your Honor. Louis Fidel here, appearing for Mr. Peralta.
Andrea puts, I love the YouTube chat. Laughing my A off. All right. So I'm assuming this hearing is going to take about 9 minutes. So just in time for us to
Mr.
transition
Corrales,
over.
I have an imminent complaint charging you with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Alleged to have occurred on or about the 26th of January. Mr. Fidel has filed a notice of appearance. Did either counsel wish to be heard on conditions?
No, Your Honor. I would ask for release on own recognizance or at most pretrial services, Judge. I can go through a number of factors if the court's inclined, but I guess I'll wait to hear what the court's inclination is.
Given this included the use of a firearm, I'd certainly like to hear from you.
Sure. Well, one thing that I'd like to point out right out of the gate is that Mr. Corrales turned himself in today. We spoke with law enforcement last week, and they instructed us that he should turn himself in. We arranged to do that today. He, in fact, showed up early to do that on the date and earlier than the time that we agreed upon. He's been married for more than 20 years, has stable housing here in Tucson, has lived here in Tucson for, I believe, 16 plus years, owns his own home. He is the regional manager for Breakmasters, which involves managing stores in all throughout Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, El Paso, the Texas area around El Paso, and is employed full-time in that capacity. He has 2 kids, one of whom is in Phoenix attending college. His daughter is in high school. He is the primary, not the sole breadwinner, but the primary breadwinner for the family. And in addition to that, he provides care for his elderly mother who lives in Nogales. So he's often back and forth to Nogales to help her. And on top of all of that, there are a host of justification defenses that apply to the present situation. So under all of those circumstances, I would ask for, as I say, release on own recognizance or pretrial services at most.
Damn, guys, I almost didn't make it. That guy was about to put me to sleep right now.
Mr.
I was
Poston,
close.
Anything further?
Your Honor, I'm not aware of any justification for pistol whipping somebody.
Well, the justification defenses are self-defense, defense of his wife, who called him to help her and get her home from the situation. Additionally, crime prevention, the carjacking justification defenses, there are a litany of them, and we will be providing investigative materials to the state and a Trebus letter if it gets to the point of a grand jury presentation.
Hey, that was a close one, man. I was about to shut my eyes. I was about to be counting sheep right now.
Putting a gun at someone's face when they're running away and on the ground, it's a little different, but
bueno.
Preliminary hearing date's going to be March the 5th at 1:30. You'll be released to the third-party custody of pretrial services.
Thank you.
No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons. If you have any other firearms, they need to be surrendered to law enforcement tomorrow. You're not to have any contact with Mr. Menardez. Standard condition of release applies. That is, you do not leave the state of Arizona without the permission of the court. Do you understand that?
May I be heard on that, Your Honor?
You'll have to apply in Superior Court or Justice Court. I'm not going to permit that at this time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You also need to participate in the mental health and substance abuse screening under the direction of pretrial services. My understanding is you declined it there at the jail. You need to do that under their supervision. Do you understand that?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Man, this judge, she's awful, man. Awful, I tell you.
Right, thank you, Mr. Corrales.
I think I'd rather listen to somebody run nails through a chalkboard than sitting through another case.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Another hearing. That guy was talking about how many businesses he had, how many houses he had. I don't care. I got none of that. I don't want to hear that. How good you're doing. We're over here in the bottom just scraping by. I barely got 2 pennies to rub together. Let me see. Let me see. My pit can do better than this judge. Hey, Roger, thank you for the like. I might not have money, but I do got likes. If that counts for anything. Let me see. I like this judge because she puts the state prosecutor in their place. Oh, this was her? Yes, from yesterday? Damn, my memory is shot out. Same on poor bro. Hey, we're all on the same boat. So don't trip, you know? We'll be poor together. But as long as we're smiling now and crying later, that's what matters. Hey Bailey, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Lynn, thank you for the rose. Ay, ay, ay.
Good evening. I'm Judge Shea, and you are?
Liana Felix.
Yes, Felix. Interim complaint charging with possession of dangerous drug for sale, possession of narcotic drug for sale, and possession of paraphernalia.
Damn.
We'll appoint public defender's office to represent you on these charges, and did either counsel wish to be heard on conditions?
No, Judge.
Your Honor, we would ask that you release her to pretrial services supervision. She is only 19 years old. She has no prior felony arrests of any kind. These are non-violent drug offenses. I understand that she does have some city court warrants and justice court warrants. However, those are also for, they appear to be just for paraphernalia and shoplifting. There's no domestic violence or any allegations of violence in those cases either. Given that, I would ask that you release her to pretrial services supervision.
She does take a long time to respond, which is kind of nice, I guess, if you think about it, because I'm able to talk opposed to Maricopa County. Maricopa County can't even talk because it's just like blah blah blah. You in the chair, and it's just like bam 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 bam. They just get them out of there in under an hour. 2 minutes. Which county is this? This is Pima County, but we're gonna be transitioning over to Maricopa County right now because I don't think this the way she's going probably won't be done until midnight. Yeah, let me see. She's adding the warrants up. I'm not sure why that comment got filtered out, but I pushed it through. She's making me lose my mind. We'll be here another 4 hours, right?
Preliminary hearing date is going to be February the 24th at 1:30. Bond will be $2,500. If you post the bond, you'll be distributed pretrial services. No alcohol or illegal drugs. You have no contact with any potential co-defendants except for legal counsel. You need to participate in substance abuse treatment. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is this it? Is it it? Well, come on. We got to go.
We also have warrant out of Pima County Justice Court.
Oh, we got time.
Charges from January 20th of last year for shoplifting and possession of paraphernalia.
I'm going to swap it over right now.
Warrant on these was issued on January the 7th.
Pima County, we're out of here. Let's go. All right, guys, there it is. Oh, hold on. Let me cover up my screen. And let me put you guys back on the screen over here, like so. Bam! We're back in the game like EA Sports. It's in the game. All right. Hey, Lynn, thank you. Appreciate that. Was that a coffee cup or a noodle bowl? I don't know, but either way, thank you. Highly appreciate it. And if you guys aren't tapping, I might be napping because that judge, she really did it to me right now. Let me see. That was awesome. Thank God. All rise.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Wow, some energy. We're getting some energy back in the house. Get back into the groove. That judge is typing like the way my wife types when she's at work and she's upset. She's like, da, 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 da. And I could just hear, like, I'm over here, like, in the room. And I could hear her next door, and she's like, da, 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 da. I'm like, man, oh man, she's pissed off. Don't make eye contact with her, dude. I was dozing out while listening. Hey man, you're a real one, Faith. Faith for hanging.
Good evening. This is the time for the 8 p.m. calendar and initial appearance court on February 13th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints made on the first calendar of the month will apply to all hearings on this calendar. I will call you each up to the podium one at a time. Please listen for your name. I'm then going to announce whoever is up next. Please sit in the chair that's right outside of the courtroom. I'll let you know what you've been arrested for, what your next court dates are, and any release conditions that I'm ordering today. Let's go ahead and get started with Christopher Urbina to the podium and Darren Lutz to the chair, please.
All right. There we go. Let's see what
Good
these.
evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Christopher Lewis Urbina.
Oh, let me fix this.
And your date of birth?
11/5/1985.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, Class 4 felony, and carrying a deadly weapon, failing to admit, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I will find probable cause, and I will appoint you an attorney. I'm setting a status conference on February 20th at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court.
Yes, sir.
Because you were on felony release on another case when these new allegations allegedly occurred, I do have to hold you non-bondable by statute. But I am setting an evidentiary hearing on February 20th at 1:30 p.m. Talk with your attorney. Your attorney can argue for your release at that point in time. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Yes. I had a person whom the firearms belonged to try to go and gain possession of them and talk to the officers or whatever situation, telling them that I didn't know they were in the vehicle, and they refused to. They took the proof of purchase and their IDs, you know, let them know, like, look, these are mine, and they refused to let them go. Why? Is that something?
So that's something that you're going to need to talk with your attorney about. That's a potential defense to the allegations. We're not determining whether you've actually been actually done any of the allegations that are against you. We're just talking about your release right now.
Okay.
But because I am finding probable cause, I do have to hold you non-bondable. It's not something that I have discretion on.
Okay.
Okay. But go ahead and grab your paperwork and take a seat to your left.
All right.
Darren Lutz to the podium and Garrett Lake to the chair, please.
Next.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Daniel Lutz, January 12, 1970.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a Class 4 felony, and carrying a deadly weapon, failing to admit, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I will find probable cause, and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond on this case in the amount of $25,000. We're also here today on an arrest warrant where you were charged with 2 counts of aggravated DUI, third DUI, both Class 4 felonies. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in that case. I'm setting the same status conference and preliminary hearing on February 20th and 24th, both at 8:30, and I will issue a secured bond in the amount of $2,500 on that case with pretrial services supervision and alcohol testing and monitoring as a condition of your release. I'm also ordering in both cases that you not have any contact with any of the arresting officers, no weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Maricopa County.
Your Honor, I would like to have my own attorney. I don't need you to appoint one if that's okay.
Okay, so you can hire an attorney and they can file for a notice of appearance on your case, and that overwrites any attorney that I have appointed. However, I'm going to appoint an attorney just so that you at least have an attorney at your next hearing.
Okay.
And if you don't want that attorney and you don't hire your own attorney, you'll have to bring that up with the judge.
I've spoken with my attorney today.
And that's fine. I have not received a notice of appearance.
Okay.
So, I mean, I have nothing to confirm that they're your attorney at this point, so I'm appointing one to represent you.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead and grab your paperwork and take a seat to your left.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey, must be nice to be able to afford your own lawyer.
Garrett Lake to the podium and Liam Lewis to the chair, please.
I've never been able to afford my own lawyer. I needed to get a PD, a public pretender.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Garrett Allen Lake, 6/25/95.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, which is a Class 3 felony. I will find probable cause, and I will appoint you an attorney. I'm setting a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond today in the amount of $25,000. That does mean you can use a bonding company. If you do post bond, I am going to order that you not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any victim, complainant, or witness, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All this is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
I can ask them out there.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork and take a seat. Liam Lewis to the podium and Ivan Warren to the chair, please.
Up next on the... Wait,
Good
what
evening,
are
sir. May I have
those?
your name and date of birth?
Liam Lewis, November 7th, 1996.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of 2 counts of disorderly conduct with a weapon, Class 6 felony, 2 counts of discharging a firearm in the city limit, Class 6 felony, and 2 counts of endangerment, Class 6 felony. I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney.
No, sir.
Give me just 1 second here. Can you reprint that one? Thank you. Officer, ready to reprint this one. I am setting a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond today in the amount of $10,000. That does mean you can use a bonding company. I'm also ordering that pretrial services supervises you in the community and that they install an electronic monitor on you prior to your release. I'm also ordering that you not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any victim, complainant, or witness, no weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must obey any terms of any order of protection or order against harassment that has been or will be issued. If you do currently reside with any listed victim in this case, you must find an alternative place to stay and bring proof to your next court date. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
How exactly does a bond work, or is someone able to explain? I've never.
So you can post that entire amount yourself if you're able to. Once that bond is posted, you can be released. If you're unable to post that bond by yourself, you can also use a bonding company. That bonding company generally requires you to pay them 10% and post some sort of collateral or property as like a holdover for them to post that. That's generally 10%, which would be $1,000 on this case. You'll have access to the bonding company's phone numbers when you get back to processing, and the detention officers will let you know a little bit more about that process. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork there from the officer, and then take a seat.
Drop one, flush one.
I've been Warren to the podium.
Get out of here with your.
And Cedric Clark to the chair,
with
please.
your orange crack self. What do you guys
Good
think?
evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
What's up, Mitzi?
My name is Ivan Warren. My date of birth is 6/12/80.
Thank you. We are here today on two different cases. The first is a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felony, dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I'm only finding probable cause as to the drug paraphernalia at this point in time, not the two different drug possession allegations. That doesn't mean that those allegations go away. That just means I was not provided with enough from the arresting agency to find probable cause for today's purposes. You could still be charged with those down the line. I am appointing you an attorney to represent you in this case, so talk with your attorney about what that means moving forward. I am going to set a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond on this case in the amount of $300. We're also here today on an arrest warrant. You were charged with one count of burglary, Class 3 felony, and one count of trafficking stolen property, Class 3 felony, both from an incident in 2017. I will appoint you an attorney in that case. I'm setting a status conference on the same day and time, February 20th at 8:30, and I will affirm the bond in the warrant. That's a $2,700 bond. So you have a total bond of $3,000. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any victim, complainant, or witness, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, can I have a stenographic record of these proceedings?
That's something that you can request through your attorney at the next hearing.
Okay, can I ask the nature and cause of these charges? I just went over everything
with you. What specifically?
Yeah, but I didn't understand the charges, the nature of the charges.
There's an arrest warrant. You were charged on one count of burglary, a Class 3 felony, and one count of trafficking stolen property, Class 3 felony. That's from an incident in 2017.
Okay.
And you were also arrested on new charges of narcotic drug possession, dangerous drug possession, and drug paraphernalia. That happened, it looks like, in the last 2 days.
Yeah, but you still didn't say the nature of the charges. Are those criminal or civil? Or?
You're in a criminal court right now.
Yeah.
So these are criminal charges.
Okay, so just 1 second.
What up, bro? He had a pretty good run. 2017, he did pretty good. What is he doing? Is he doing like Lamaze? Is he doing like breathing treatments right there? What is he doing?
Did you have any other questions?
Yeah, one moment, please.
That was it, one moment. Ay, ay, ay.
Why don't we do this? Why don't you take a seat, and then I'll call you at the end of the calendar. You have plenty of time to think about what you want to ask me, and I'll call you back at the end of the calendar. Okay?
Bye.
So go ahead and take a seat to your left. Cedric Clark to the podium, and Juan Cortez to the chair, please.
Juan Cortez.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Cedric Clark, October 22nd, 1996.
Thank you. We are here today on the Superior Court arrest warrant. You are charged with 2 counts of aggravated DUI, license suspended or revoked for a DUI, which is a Class 4 felony. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you. I am setting a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond in the amount of $2,500. If you do post that bond, I am ordering that pretrial services supervises you in the community and that they conduct alcohol testing and monitoring as a condition of your release. I'm also ordering that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription, no possessing or consuming any alcohol, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat. Juan Cortez to the podium. And Alina Lovello to the chair, please.
Is that what it was? It was a Black Wolf shirt?
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
He's
Juan
catching
Munoz
his
Cortez.
breath 8 years
And
later.
August 31st, 97.
Thank you. We are here today on 2 different probation violation warrants for violating term 1 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney in these cases. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30 a.m. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bonds in each of the warrant. It's a $1,000 bond on each case, so $2,000 total. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not have contact with the arresting officers, no weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat. Elena Lovell to the podium and Timothy Tripp to the chair, please.
Timothy Tripp.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Aliana Lavelle, 5397.
Thank you. And I do apologize if I mispronounced your name. That was not my
It's
intention.
okay.
We are here today on an out-of-county warrant out of the Pinal County Superior Court. It's for a case involving aggravated DUI, license suspended or revoked for DUI, Class 4 felony. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in Pinal County. I'm setting an arraignment hearing in the Pinal County Superior Court on February 19th at 8:30 a.m. I am going to affirm the bond in Pinal's warrant. That's a $1,000 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription, no possessing or consuming any alcohol, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions? Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat.
This is Maricopa County.
Timothy Tripp to the podium and Fernando Atakai to the chair, please.
She was drinking and driving with his slippers? Who does that? Being all comfy in
Good
jail.
evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Timothy Tripp, October 1976.
Thank you. We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3, 5, and 15 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30 a.m. in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in the warrant. That's a $1,000 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions? Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat. Fernando Atakai to the podium and Adam Collier to the chair, please.
1986. Looked like he was born in 1946, right?
Good
Lauren.
evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Fernando Atakai, 6/20/1977.
Thank you. And I do apologize if I mispronounced your name. That was
It's
not
okay.
my intention.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. You were charged with 1 count of aggravated assault of an officer, which is a Class 5 felony. That's from an incident in 2014. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you. I am setting a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in the warrant. It's a $1,000 secured bond.
Okay.
If you do post bond, I'm ordering that you not have contact with any victims, complainants, or witnesses, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and then take a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Adam
Hey,
Collier to the podium.
hey, let's get to the
and Chad
FYP.
Nall to the chair, please.
Let's get to the FYP. We only need we need less than 2,000 taps. Do the double
Good
tap.
evening,
We
sir.
use
May I
both
have
of your
name and
hands.
date of birth?
Adam Collier, 7/10/1984.
Thank you. We are here today on 2 different probation violation warrants for violating terms 3, 4, 5, and 7 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney on both of these cases. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30 a.m. in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a $500 secured bond on both cases, so $1,000 total. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. Excuse me. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
So that'd be $100?
If you go through a bonding company.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool.
Okay. Go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat.
When you tap, don't tap like
Chad
this.
Nall to the podium.
Don't tap like this.
And Miguel Mendoza
don't
to the
tap
chair,
like
please.
this. The 2-finger tap. Don't tap like this. Do all your fingers. Come on. Like an octopus.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
10-1-382.
Thank you. We are here today on 3 probation violation warrants for violating terms 3 and 5 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney in these cases. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond in the amount of $250 on each case, so $750 total. If you do post bond, I'm ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
I do not. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork and take a seat. Miguel Mendoza to the podium.
Hey,
and
thank
Nathan
you guys.
Schaefer to the chair, please.
Thank you for getting us to the FYP. Now, hopefully somebody won't come and steal my idea again.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Miguel Mendoza, 4897.
Thank you. We are here today on a failure to appear bench warrant on 2 different probation violation cases. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in these cases. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30 in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in each warrant. It's a $250 bond on the first case and a $500 bond on the second, so $750 total. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat.
Hey, Barry, be careful. Don't get
Nathan Schaefer to the podium and Charles Brackens to the chair, please.
Don't get hand-foot disease or whatever it's called. Something like that.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Good evening. Nathan Schaefer, and August 18th, 1985.
Thank you. We are here today on 2 different probation violation warrants for violating term 1 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney in these cases. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond in the amount of $250 on each case, so $500 total. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Secure means I can or can't use a bonding
You
agency?
can, yes.
I can use the agency? Okay, thank you.
All right, go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat. Charles Brackens to the podium.
Man, I hope you guys are having as
And
good time
Tom
as I am.
Shivaquafta to the
I'm
chair,
having some
please.
good laughs tonight at other people's expenses.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Charles Brackens, excuse me, Charles Brackens, 12-1203.
Thank you. We are here today on the Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of theft of means of transportation, a Class 3 felony, criminal damage, Class 6 felony, resisting arrest or risking physical injury, Class 6 felony, and reckless driving, a Class 2 misdemeanor. I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on February 20th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on February 24th at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond today in the amount of $500. If you do post that bond, I am also ordering that pretrial services supervises you in the community and that they that they install an electronic monitor on you prior to your release. I'm also going to order that you not have contact with any victim, complainant, or witness, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All this is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
So I have a question. So my bond is 500.
Correct.
And then, how would I post that by chance?
So you can pay that yourself, or you can go through a bonding company. If you go through a bonding company, and they generally require about 10% to be paid to them, plus some sort of collateral. So that would be $50 plus some sort of property to the bonding company. You'll have access to the bonding companies when you get back to processing, so you can call them to see what their terms are.
So if I was to put 50 down today, or whatever, I will be able to free to go? Or?
As soon as the bonding company would post that on your behalf, they would process you for release.
You better hurry up, bro.
Today, correct?
So the bonding companies, they may be all closed. I don't know if there are any after-hours bonding companies. They'll let you know more information about that when you get to processing. But they'd have to pay that before you can get out. But yeah, as soon as they post the bond, then you would be processed for release. Normally it's at least a couple hours to get you processed, but you'd be released right after that.
Yeah, because I could pay that right away if it's fine.
You'll have to get a hold of a bonding company.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat.
Unless you got the $500 right there. Hey, this is
Tom
Maricopa County.
to the podium.
And yes,
and
this is
Ashley
live.
Brown to the chair,
And
please.
yes, they have court this late. I know it's wild. It's a wild world out
Good
there.
evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
My name is Tom DeVeco. My birthday is June 11, 2005.
Thank you. And I do apologize if I mispronounced your name. That was not my intention. We are here today on a Superior Court probation violation warrant for violating terms 3 and 5 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond today in the amount of $500. If you do post bond, I'm ordering that you not have any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All this is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat.
Hey, so anybody for
Ashley Brown to the podium.
For a $500
And
bond,
Dentana Terry to the chair, please.
what kind of collateral do you have to leave? Like your cell phone, or what would they take if anybody's ever been
Please,
bonded
may I have
out?
your name and date of birth?
Yes, Ashley Brown, 52489.
Thank you. We are here today on a Justice Court warrant out of the Country Meadows Justice Court. It's for a case involving driving with a suspended license.
Hey,
I
thank
will
you,
appoint
Muffin
you an
Man.
attorney to represent
Mullet
you.
Man.
I'm setting an arraignment hearing in the Country Meadows Justice Court on February 19th at 8:30 a.m. I am going to issue a secured bond today in the amount of $250. If you do post bond, I am going to order that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. All this is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
What up,
Where
Jigga
is that
Joe?
courthouse at?
The Country Meadows Justice Court. Let me get you that address. Give me 1 second.
Jewelry?
Is that in the paperwork?
It's going to be in the paperwork.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
But it's going to be
It's
it's the one that's in downtown. So it's going to be right now.
Oh, okay.
Or in downtown Phoenix.
Did you
on
see
Madison
that?
and Central.
I saw her pull up her sleeves like she
All
was
that's
ready
going to be
to
in your
run up.
paperwork. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay, grab that paperwork to your left and take a seat.
She was about to tell the judge, run up or shut up.
Dentana Terry to the podium and Mariah Fernandez to the chair, please.
I would just pay the $500. Why am I gonna? That's crazy. Just charge me up. I'm out.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Yeah, Dentana Marcel Terry, 11/02/1980.
Is it 1980 or 1982?
1980.
Okay. So they have your birthday listed as 1982 in the probation system. Just let your attorney know about that.
Yeah, I had told him earlier. They was supposed to have done something about it.
Okay, yeah, I can't change it today, but let your attorney or probation know about that at your next hearing, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3, 5, and 15 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on February 20th at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in the warrant. It's a $250 secured bond. If you do post bond, I'm ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left there and take a seat.
All right, thank you.
Mariah Fernandez to the podium and Joshua McGill to the chair, please.
Shit, I wouldn't put my house up if I had one for collateral on a $500 bill or my car. That's crazy.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Mariah Fernandez, birthday 12/04/1995.
Thank you. We are here today on a Justice Court warrant out of the Maryville Justice Court. It's for a case involving driving under the influence, which is a misdemeanor. Because it's a misdemeanor allegation, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel, but you do have the right to hire an attorney at your own expense if you choose. I am setting an arraignment hearing in the Maryville Justice Court on March 5th at 11 a.m. It does appear this is a failure to pay warrant, so some sort of payment arrangements were likely made and you didn't make a payment. So contact the Maryville Justice Court. They can likely get some sort of payment arrangement set back up. But as of right now, I'm ordering that you appear at that next court date on the 5th. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That's a promise that you're going to appear at that next court date.
Yes, sir.
I'm also going to order that as a part of your release that you're not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat.
Man, for $500
Joshua
in California,
McGill to the podium and Jeremy Villalobos.
For $500, I could get 3 dozen eggs.
Good. How are you?
Could be better.
I'm sure. May I have your name and date of birth?
Joshua McGill, June 30th, 1990.
Thank you. We are here today on an out-of-county warrant out of the Pioneer Justice Court. It's for a case involving driving under the influence, which is a misdemeanor. Because it's a misdemeanor allegation, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel, but you can hire an attorney to represent you if you'd like. I am setting an arraignment hearing in the Pioneer Justice Court on February 19th at 8:30 a.m. It does look like this is a post-adjudication warrant, so I don't know if there's some sort of arrangements that you or something classes that you had to take. But I'm not going to hold you on this today. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Just make sure that you do appear at that next court date on the 19th. I'm also going to order that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license.
Yes,
All
sir.
this is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, go ahead and grab that to your left and take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
Jeremy Villalobos to the podium and Lawrence Beasley to the chair, please.
Jeremy Villalobos, 9/22/88.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, 2 counts of narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felonies, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney. I'm setting a status conference on February 27th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on March 3rd at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That's a promise that you'll appear at those next court dates. As a part of your release, I'm also ordering that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork from the officer and then take a seat to your left. Lawrence Beasley to the podium, and then we'll recall Ivan Warren.
Hey, what do you guys think Ivan's going to ask? What's the YouTube at CollectCallFrom? The same as this channel. Either you have a CollectCallFrom or at CollectCallFrom.
05/16/2002.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of criminal trespassing in the first degree, which is a Class 6 felony. I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney. I'm setting a status conference on February 27th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on March 3rd at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you today to the supervision of pretrial services. You're going to get an envelope as you leave court today that has details on pretrial release. Make sure that you read through that. As a part of your release, I'm also ordering that you not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contact with any victim, complainant, or witness, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions? Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork from the officer and then take a seat to your left. Let's go ahead and recall Ivan Warren to the podium.
All right, let's get ready for Ivan Warren. He's been running from the law for what was it, 11 years? He had a good run.
Good evening again. May I have your name and date of birth one more time?
Yeah, I just want to say, man, I'm not waiving.
Your name and date of birth one more time.
Yeah, but that's the part where I'm giving y'all jurisdiction, man. I don't want to give up any of my rights. I know that, I know your place and my place.
I'm going to cut you off right here. We're not here to waive any rights. You're not waiving any rights by coming in.
Yeah, I am.
So we are here today. You've already identified yourself as Ivan Warren, date of birth of June 12th, 1980. I have previously reviewed everything on both of your initial appearances today. I have provided you with your orders or as you leave court today. I was going to give you the opportunity to ask any questions that you may have. Now, if you have a question, I will answer it for you, but we're not going to be talking about any waiving of rights. We're not waiving rights today.
Yeah, but that's what I'm doing when I say my name. This is an admiralty court, and you don't have jurisdiction
Sir, I understand the argument that you're
for a criminal case.
So
you're not letting me talk.
You're not letting me say anything. Your hearing is over.
Okay,
so all of your information is going to be in your paperwork. Go ahead and grab that and take a seat to your left.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting away with it this time.
Not this
time. Is
time.
the law library here?
Not
sure,
today.
You can go ahead and grab your paperwork and take a seat.
That's what I'm saying. Now, he want to cut me off, but he want all the respect for me to listen to him. Y'all ain't getting away with it this time.
That does conclude the 8 p.m. calendar. We will stand in recess until 11 p.m.
He went out with a bang. Hey, this is what I'm talking about here. What was happening over there at Pima County, man, that judge was messing me up, man. I was falling asleep over there. I was two blinks of an eye from falling asleep. This one woke me up here. This is what I'm talking about here. This is what I needed. This is what I needed to, get me going. It's over. It's over for now. It is over. But if you want to see more, don't forget to hit that follow. Hey, it's free 99. Doesn't cost you anything. I'm not asking for any money. Put your money, put your wallet away. I don't want your money, but I do want that follow and I do want that time. So hey, don't be a Scrooge McDuck. Don't be Mr. Krabby Patty. Nobody likes Mr. Krabby Patty. You remember SpongeBob? If you were a kid, if you had a real childhood, you know what SpongeBob is. Unless your childhood was stolen, like my wife. Then you don't know who SpongeBob is. Anyhow, I'll be back at it's 7:30 right now, so I'll be back in 2.5 hours. That'll be 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Any new interviews? You know what? I did one today in the morning. I did a video visit at 9 o'clock in the morning. Tonight, I don't think Javier was supposed to call me back at 7, where it's 30 minutes over. So it doesn't look like he'll be hitting me up. But right now, what I've been doing yesterday, I clipped an interview that I did like a week ago with Ray Jennings. Check it out on the profile. I'm gonna drop another clip of that probably tonight, somewhere tonight. I gotta finish editing the video. But definitely be on the lookout. Anyhow, hey, I do appreciate you guys. We got 55 people on YouTube. We had over 100 people on TikTok. Really appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Anyhow, let me see. Hold up. Wait a minute. So you guys that are on, you guys are the 63 that are here on YouTube right now, I'm going to redirect you guys, all right? I'm going to shoot you over to Connecticut. All right, I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a collect call from. This lawyer wasn't doing this till you. I don't know. Everybody keeps on saying that. So look, any Florida right now? Not that I'm aware of. So look, one day, man, it was crazy in here. Like, I don't know, we had like 200-300 people, maybe even 400. I was on fire that day, and he came into the chat, and he was like, "Where is this? What court is this? Give me a link. Give me a link. Give me a link. What court is this?" He was spamming the screen. And I was like, man, I think I was like, man, I'm not gonna say it. Like, go look it up. You know, like, I'm not here to, you know, like, to guide you or whatever. You know, figure it out. And then sure enough, like a week later, people started popping up in the comments and telling me like that. You know, it's cool. You know, hey, you do what you gotta do. I wouldn't have done that like that. But you know, he saw some potential in this. But does he have this? This is, you have a collect call from. This is the home of the toilet flush. If you don't get that toilet flush, you're not the real deal. Does he have this? Does he have the prices wrong? Nope. But most importantly, does he have one of these? He doesn't. I think not. I don't know. But anyhow, hey, I do appreciate you guys. I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a collect call from. And like I say around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it lights out. And with that, we're out. Remember, I'll be back in 2.5 hours, all right? Rest up. Get something to drink. Go use the restroom. Because it's going to be on and cracking tonight. Hey, gracias. I appreciate that, Krista. And Andy T. Krista, nope, laughing out loud. That's dirty. Hey, you know what? Hey, this is America. You know, this is the get down. You know, you see somebody doing something and you want to take it. But I ain't going out like that, like Cypress Hill says. Anyhow, with that being said, I'm out. You guys go ahead and have a good night. Buenas noches. And see you guys back in 2.5 hours. All right. Bring a buddy. Bring somebody. Don't come alone.